Good evening. Welcome to the 62nd graduation ceremony here at Floyd County High School. We have just a few announcements before we begin. We would like to say thank you to citizens for their broadcast today and for providing access to a digital download of the ceremony. Out of respect for the class of 2025, at this time we ask that everyone take a moment to silence your cell phone if you've not already done so. Photo Genius is here to take your seniors' picture as they exit the stage with their diploma. Please do not move about the gym taking pictures. Photographs will be available for purchase, and Photo Genius will email or text you a link in the next week or so on how to place your order. With the large crowd that we have, if you're uncomfortable in this space, for your convenience, we do have a live feed on the big screen in the auditorium. We ask that the doors on each side of the stage not be used during the ceremony. They are for emergency exit only. If at all possible, please remain in your seat until the end. Congratulations to the families of this special group of graduates. In a moment when they enter, please stand to honor their accomplishments. Thank you.
Before we begin our ceremonies, there are two very special staff members that we would like to recognize. First, Dina Harris, the face of FCHS for over 25 years. Ms. Harris has served 36 years in education, and as most of you have encountered, one of the kindest, generous, and humble people you will ever meet. Sadly and selfishly, I'm unhappy that she's retiring, but I am very happy that she's going to be able to enjoy more time with her family. Thank you, Ms. Harris. Kim Ingram, a friend since first grade in Miss Rake's class, Miss Ingram has served students for the past 28 years. I will miss you not only as a great teacher, but more importantly, a great lifetime friend. Best wishes to both of you. To all the proud families, devoted friends, dedicated teachers, and most importantly, to the incredible graduates sitting before me, welcome, and thank you for being here to celebrate this momentous occasion. Today marks the end of one journey and the exciting beginning of another. As I look out at this graduating class, I see not just students, but a truly exceptional group of individuals. You've shown resilience, compassion, creativity, and determination. You've grown not only in knowledge, but in character. And you've done it together with support, friendship, and spirit that lifted everyone up. To our families and friends, thank you for being the foundation of love and support that helped carry them through. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you all to keep working hard, to keep dreaming big, and above all, to shine bright, just as you've always done. The world needs your voice, your vision, and your light. So go out there and make it better. Make it yours. Thank you. I introduce to you Division Superintendent Dr. Jessica Cromer.
Good evening. Tonight is more than just a ceremony. It's a celebration of something that we've all built together. Graduates, this moment doesn't stand alone. It's the result of countless hands and hearts that have invested in your journey. Teachers who sparked your curiosity, peers who stood by your side, families who cheered you on, and a community that believed in you, even on the hard days. You didn't get here by accident. You come from something strong, from homes filled with love, from classrooms where expectations were high and encouragement ran deep, and from a community that has always had your back. The people and places that shaped you are part of you, and they have helped build a foundation that can carry you forward into whatever comes next. We hope that we've given you more than just an education. We hope we have given you roots, a sense of belonging, the confidence to try, the courage to fail and try again, and the belief that your voice matters. You're now standing on the foundation we've built together, and it is strong. So as you step into your future, whether that's college, a career, military service, or something entirely your own, please remember where you come from. Remember the values planted here: hard work, kindness, integrity, and hope. You're not just the product of this community. You are the promise of what comes next. We are your past, but you are our future, and we couldn't be more proud of the way you carry that forward. Congratulations to you, class of 2025. Go build something incredible.
At this time, I would ask the class president, valedictorian, and salutatorian, please come forward. And if everyone would please stand, and you'll find the alma mater words at the bottom of your program. I present to you the class salutatorian, Enzo Nunez.
Good evening to the graduating class of 2025. I want to first congratulate you all for making it here. It truly is an honor to be surrounded by my graduates and friends, able to recognize and appreciate their work in getting here. However, I believe I speak for my entire class when I say we would not be here if it weren't for the incredible support and dedication from everyone around us. Firstly, I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to all the staff here at Floyd County High School. Whether you're keeping our classrooms clean, making us breakfast and lunch, your hard work does not go unnoticed. To the teachers, coaches, and counselors who have taught us not only to be successful students, but also to be the most authentic versions of ourselves. Your mentorship and encouragement have given us the strength to learn and grow from our mistakes and missteps. And most especially, I want to thank the parents, guardians, and all other family of the graduating class here tonight. We know it can at times be a stressful, unforgiving, and challenging role, but you have stood by us through it all, and for that, we cannot thank you enough. To my fellow graduates, as you go out into the world, whether you're going into college, the military, or the workforce, you will meet many new people. Although you might have ended up at the same place as them, they will have different experiences, values, and beliefs from your own. There will be some who may not acknowledge, value, or even respect you for these differences, and at times, it can feel like you have no other choice but to conform, to hide these differences from the world and from yourself. However, it is these very differences that make each and every one of you who you are. So celebrate them, share them, and learn from them. Thank you for your time, and congratulations, graduates.
President Lissy Goff.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to stand here before you today to represent the class of 2025 and reminisce on the many memories we've made in our 5 short years here at FCHS. Before I begin, I'd like to thank those who are the reason I'm standing here today. To all those that I consider my family, thank you for being the best support system I could ask for. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for always being there for me, cheering for me, and calming me down when things got tough. Your kindness and encouragement have meant more to me than words can say, and I'm endlessly grateful for your love. To my cheer squad, thank you for being more than just teammates. Through good times and bad times, we worked together and lifted each other up, both literally and emotionally. I'll always cherish the many memories we made together. To the teachers and staff, thank you for your guidance, patience, and time spent helping us get to this moment. You didn't just teach us things like math and English. You taught us how to think for ourselves, grow, believe in our potential, and aim for success. Please never forget how much of a difference you've made in each of our lives. To the class of 2025, thank you for being the people I've succeeded with, struggled with, and grown up with. We've been through so much together, and no matter where we all end up, I'll always remember the time we've shared. It has been a privilege to grow up with you. Most importantly, I'd like to thank God for being my strength when I am weak, my light in the darkness, and my peace in the storm. He was, is, and will always be constant through every high and every low, and has truly guided all of my steps. All glory to him. Today marks the end of a big chapter in our lives, one we've written together through unexpected challenges and unforgettable moments. This is the kind of chapter we'll look back on when we're older and realize just how much it shaped us. We've shared so many things: classrooms, projects, cafeteria tables, laughs in the hall, early mornings, late nights, and more. Some of us have been friends since preschool, others have joined in along the way. But no matter where we came in, we all are leaving with an impact left on each other's lives. And now we find ourselves at the part of the story where we turn the page and each start writing our own book. After today, our routines we've known for the past 13 years will change. The people we've been so used to seeing every day will no longer be right down the hall. We're all heading in different directions. Some of us will be going to college, some straight into the workforce, and some will be going to serve our country. Some of us will be staying near, some going far. Some planned, some uncertain. New dreams, fresh starts. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? Saying goodbye to something so familiar, stepping away from a place that has shown us who we're going to be. But even as we go our separate ways, we can take pieces from this story to write our next one. We can take the lessons we've learned, the memories we've made, and the many friendships that will last far beyond this school. We can take the versions of ourselves we've discovered here and all of the potential of who we are becoming. So, to my fellow graduates, always remember, this is the very first page, not where the storyline ends. Always remember the moments we've shared. Never forget the time we all chased each other around with water guns, the time some of us showed up to Coach Q's house at 5 in the morning, or the time we hung a giant picture of our principals' faces and put a bounce house in the lobby. Those are the types of things you'll want to hold on to forever. Just because we're not all walking the same path anymore doesn't mean we can't still walk with each other in a way. It doesn't mean we have to say goodbye. We'll cheer each other on from different places. We'll carry these past 5 years like a compass, reminding us of where we started and how far we've come. Go with courage, go with kindness, and go with the belief that you can achieve amazing things. Stay in touch, and please don't ever become a stranger. Hold on to the memories, and they will hold on to you. Thank you, and congratulations.
I present to you the class valedictorian, William Schroeder.
Good evening. I would like to start by thanking everyone who has made this day possible. Thank you to the many teachers and staff who have paved the way for this class and shaped our journey from preschool to high school. Thank you to all the parents who have supported us as a class financially, motivationally, and emotionally so we could cross this stage. Thank you to my friends and family for getting me through this year. You all are the reason why I'm here today giving this speech. And most importantly, thank you to Jesus Christ, for whom I owe all my past, present, and future success. Now to the class of 2025. Here we are, at the end of a long year that none of us could see the end of. We started this year like any other, going to class, catching up with friends, and seeing how long we can make without a parking pass. Some of us for a few weeks, some of us for a few months, and if you're like me, maybe all year. But the year kept going on, and you can't say it wasn't eventful. We had an unforgettable pep rally led by Mr. McGriddle in this very gym. Then, the Floyd County school system got hacked, leaving some extra days off and me with a new password that still is not memorized. And of course, let's not forget the incident with Virginia High that happened on this court, which led to some fun Facebook comments about the character of Floyd County. However, now we will leave all this behind in search of something new. Some of us may take a gap year, some of us straight into the workforce, some of us to trade school, and some of us to college. No choice is any more right than the other. No choice will lead to any more success than the other. As long as success means something more to you than material gain, those choices mean nothing. We all have a part to play, and as we move through life, my hope is that we will all find success in something completely unrelated to money. Take it from Donald Trump, who once said, "Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. The real excitement is playing the game." So as we all move through life, we need to remember that our success is more than the depth of our wallet, but in how and who we use it for in the game of life. For nothing on this earth is coming with us, so as we go through the game of life, try to find a success that is lasting and impactful inside and outside of the game. Thank you.
It is now with great pride and honor that we announce our 2025 graduates. Nicholas Ryan Alley. Summer Sunset Altizer. Michael Lee Anders Jr. Aiden Davis Bain. Honor graduate Emma Nicole Ballinger. Sean Alexander Basham. Honor graduate Quinlan Asa Beagle. Mackenzie Grace Belcher. Sabry Ellen Faith Blevins. Carly Mae Bond. Logan Matthew Bowman. Rosalind Lily Brewer. Caitlin Marie Bullion. Madison Marie Cameron. Honor graduate Allie Grace Chartier. Katie Grace Combs. Kinsey Elise Connor. Lakin Draxie Connor. Atticus Demir Costello. Joshua Matthew Cox Jr. Honor graduate Aiden William Cox. Chevy Nicole Cox. Wendell Cole Kreiner. Honor graduate Nija Imani Demas. Taylor Lance Deskins. William Quinn Dickerson. Tyler Evan Dix. Marshall Arrington Delaney. Tori Gail Dunbar. Michaela Brooke Duncan. Honor graduate Michael Robertson Duncan. Sean Lucas Duncan. Abigail Marilla Edwards. Michael Mason Urchel. Graciela Faye Fernandez. Jordan Nicole Fasano. Honor graduate, Jonah Evans Gardner. Brandon James Gillespie. Honor graduate, Lissy Jane Goff. Jackson Nicholas Blake Goodwin. John Michael Clay Graham. Catherine Grace Graham. David Gabriel Gregg. Kane Lloyd Grimm. Peyton Scott Harris. Baron Jacob Hawkins. Gavin Russell Harrington. Honor graduate, Addison Olivia Hilton. Braden James Hofield. Cole Alexander Howard. Mason Forrest Howry. Gabriel Thomas Huff. Alston Dean Hilton. Ethan Hunter Jackson. Ava Brooke Janney. Callie Sky Jepson. Jovi Leah Jepson. Honor graduate, Caroline Lucinda Johnson. Emily Madison Jones. Chase Brandon Keith. Maya Louise Keith. Angel Marie Kelly. Allison Bernadette Kempisti Lachowski. Cooper Evan Kimmel. Honor graduate, McKinley Susan Leonard. Eliza Bella Light. Joseph David March. Colton Richard Marshall. Connor Ludlow Martin. Broden Sean Mathis Ellers. Wyatt Avery Maxwell. Caroline Marie McClanahan. Abigail Venice McPeak. David Eloy Montez Metz. Caleb Edward Allen Michelson. Honor graduate, Anaya Rianne Miller. Tristan Wayne Mills. Marco Antonio Morales. Jordan Paul Morisco. Justin Dean Mullins. Honor graduate, Leah Faith Nichols. Honor graduate, Enzo Luz Nunez. Hector Ortiz Hurtado. Cole Aiden Palmer. Gavin Gabriel Penley. Mason William Poff. Honor graduate, Sadie Mae Quesenberry. Honor graduate, Sean Alston Quesenberry. Tanner Reef Quesenberry. Honor graduate, Philip Matthew Radford. Honor graduate, Julia Ocampo Ramos. Mariah Ellen Reed. Honor graduate, Jessica Ann Rhodes. Jackson Bennett Rubel. Blake Matthew Salyer. Brianna Sky Sargent. Daniel Lee Scarberry. Honor graduate, William Harrison Schroeder. Kylie Isabel Schultz. Luke Richard Schumann. Jonas Lawson Sehan. Skylar Aaron Shepard. Braylee Madison Short. Adijah Jamila Scopel. Talon Cade Slaughter. Honor graduate Madison Grace Slusher. Zoe Lynn Snavely. Annalise Catherine Sowers. Chloe Michelle Spence. Honor graduate Unica Dawn Stallings. Jimmy Duncan Stepp. Porter Jones Sweeney. Honor graduate Natalie Ray Tesser. Chloe Marie Thomason. Honor graduate Isabel Helene Thompson. Janasia Renee Thompson. Corey James Turpin. Zachary Hayden Turpin. Micah Ethan Underwood. Winslet May Vassar. Gabriel Wilson Vaughn. Honor graduate Addison Nicole Vest. Honor graduate Zachary Lee Warren Vest. Emma Claire West. Isaiah Orlando Sanchez White. Emma Lee Willie. Kaylee Aaliyah Cromer Wood. Carly Page Yates. Ethan Bradley Yoho. Lillian Ray Zanto. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize the following groups of students. Graduates, please stand to be recognized and then be seated if you are in one of these groups. First, honor graduates and all National Honor Society members. Please rise. Thank you. finally, scholars, please rise. Thank you. All graduates who plan on going directly into the workforce and starting your career, please rise. Any graduate planning on attending either a 2-year or 4-year college, please rise. Thank you. And lastly, any student who plans to go into our armed forces, please rise, and thank you for taking the path less traveled and your willingness to serve our great country. Thank you.
All right, seniors, please stand. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Floyd County School Board, I ask that you move your tassel from the right side to the left to signify that you are now a Floyd County High School graduate. I present you the class of 2025.